The old boomtown is still trying to come to terms with the pain of the Paula Yates, Michael Hutchence soap opera that became a real-life tragedy.
I mean, what stunned me was, again, this objective thing. The physical pain of it was so bizarre. Like, it hurts. It hurts. Like, it's like you've been pounded in or had a car crash and smacked against the wheel. I mean, I couldn't survive that stuff again. And I don't want to be...
So you wouldn't marry again?
No, I don't think so. And I wouldn't... Well, that for fear, really. I mean, really for fear. I'd be scared stiff.
Well, here he is being interviewed on the news now in 2019, and he's got a wedding ring on his finger, so he obviously changed his mind. So he did get married. And there's this bit here which says "Rah-de-rah," which people can stop it and look at it.
Well, he's the former punk rocker who brought Live Aid to the world, raising hundreds of millions of dollars for starving people in Africa. More than 30 years on, Sir Bob Geldoff is still performing and still inspiring others. I was lucky enough to catch up with him here in Perth. He's rock royalty and knows just about everybody in music.
I mean, they're so rich, from the same 8 songs. I mean, give me a break,
Sir Bob Geldoff, a key figure in Queen's wildly successful Academy Award-winning film Bohemian Rhapsody. But more about that later. Yeah. He's in town to catch up with friends, some business, and make a video for his next tour. It was shot in Gidgee on Wednesday. But he's also happy to tackle any issue, even the subject of Michael Jackson.
Am I disgusted, horrified by what's been said? Yeah, absolutely, like everybody else. But does that mean I'm going to stop listening to Off the Wall? No way.
He's the man that brought to the world Live Aid, raising hundreds of millions of dollars for starving Africans.
Stay in and give us the money. There are people dying now.
He's still the lead singer for the Boomtown Rats, though he happily describes his voice as terrible.
That's the thing that I wish I was just so much better at.
He hasn't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, even though he was the man who talked Queen into performing at Live Aid. The old punk rocker, not a fan of their over-the-top style.
If there was any band emblematic of why punk actually started, it's Queen. It was like almost the Sex Pistols, the Clash, the Rats, and all thought, let's get rid of them because they are the problem,
But now drummer Roger Taylor is one of his best mates, and he laughs about how he finally convinced Freddie Mercury to perform.
If ever there was a stage built for you, this is it. And he said, well, what do you mean, darling? And I said, well, darling, the world. And there was this pause. He said, yes, I think I see what you mean.
The rest is history. Sir Bob is also a very successful producer. One of his companies owned the highly successful Survivor television series. But most of all...
One of his companies.
He's a fan of music. When recording USA for Africa with some of the world's biggest names, he got them to autograph his sheet music, including Bruce Springsteen.
Then Bruce picked up his sheet and went over to everyone and asked, and then everyone started going around because they were all listening. Of course they were all listening to each other. Don't tell me you've never listened to Ray Charles. Don't tell me you've never listened to Willie Nelson. That's just not possible to be a